Yo, what's going on? This is Strit on Irregular Raps. Irregular Raps. I need to have my sound effects going, but I don't have sound effects yet, y'all. So next time, maybe I will. But anyway, welcome to the show. If you've seen my show before, I like bringing creatives on the show, not just Christian rap artists, but this is a show where I like to really promote Christian rap artists. And I like to bring all types of creatives on the show. So, today, I have a creator on the show. I've actually learned a little bit about him from a different show named For the Goat. That's a show where me and BRM, we always review music videos. And this guy, his name is Vivid Cortez. He was on my show. He was on our show, and he was actually reviewing some music videos with us. And I actually got to see one of his music videos, and I was impressed by seeing one of his music videos. So that's one reason why I got him on the show. Also, man, just talking to him, man, I just know that, this is going to be a good conversation. I felt like he had a lot of good stuff to say. He had some good, wise words too, some good words of encouragement on the show. So I just want to introduce Vivid Cortez, also known as, I don't know if I can use your real name, Cortez Willis. Cortez Willis on the show. What's up, bro? How you doing?
What up, bro? I'm good, man. It's a joy to be here, bro.
Yeah, for sure. It's a privilege of having you on. And I'm gonna get into some questions about you. I think that's what we're gonna touch on a lot, but also questions about what you see in the Christian rap, or also just Christian music industry when it comes to filming music videos. And also, I don't know if you see other stuff, but let's start off right off the back, man. You do videography, and I think you do a really good job. You're really skilled. Yeah, man. You really do a good job. I can tell you know your stuff. I can tell you know how to light up, the background, how to find the angles, how to maybe even create the story of music videos. So with that said, I want to know, where did you learn that? Did you teach yourself that, or did you go to school for that? Because nowadays a lot of people are teaching themselves by watching YouTube. So how did you learn?
Yeah, bro. I'm that guy, bro. I
Okay.
literally. So when I first started, YouTube wasn't as big, right? Well, it was a thing, but tutorials and how to do's wasn't as big on YouTube, right? So when I first started, it was all self-taught. I picked up my camera. When I got my camera, I picked it up and I just started fumbling with it. And that's pretty much how I got my start. One of the guys from my city, his name Steve T. He kind of took me under his wing a little bit when I first started. Showed me the ropes a little bit. But mostly everything that I know, bro, YouTube. And then later on down the line, I started getting a few mentors by a few big name videographers. So they kind of played a part into it.
Yeah, so you picked up the camera and you was like, man, this is me. Was it like actually holding the camera and actually, seeing what it was all about by seeing the camera, or was it actually starting to film where you realized that was a skill set that you had?
So when I first picked up my camera, it was literally based off of trying to do videography for my wife. My wife is an artist, right?
Yeah.
And she's been doing music since she was 9 years old. Not only is she an artist, but she do graphic design, web design, all of that. Everything that you can think of that an artist needs, right? My wife does it, right? And
what type of artist is she, by the way? Is she a singer?
So she
Raps, okay.
Yep. So she's been doing this stuff since she was 9, right? And when we first got together, I was trying to not take her away from her element, but infiltrate it, right?
Yeah.
So I started looking for different ways that I can infiltrate her circle or whatever. And the only thing that she wasn't doing was her own photography and her own videography, right? Mm-hmm. So my initial reason for picking up a camera was just to infiltrate what my wife was doing, right? And I picked it up, picked up my first camera, turned it on, and put it on the video settings, right? Everything was auto, and I just start shooting, right? once we got the footage recorded, put it into the program, started editing on, I was like, I think this is something that I can like doing. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Not only did I have fun doing it, but I was in my wife's circle. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, that's cool, man. You know, I'm sure just by, you know, doing what you did for your wife, that was like a motivation for you within itself. Did you have anybody, like, do you have anybody who really motivates you besides your wife when it comes to videography though?
Yeah. So I have on the Christian side, right? Videographer goes by the name of Will Thomas, right? He's the GOAT of Christian hip hop videography.
I always hear his name. I always seen his name at the end of the music videos too.
Bro, Will Thomas is the GOAT. Yeah. If he sees this video, like that's my dude. Like, I guess that's my dude. That's my dude. Wow. I love Will Thomas. And then on the secular side, one dude, his name is YC Imaging, inspired me so much, bro. Like, taught me everything that I know as far as the lighting, all of that. And I don't know him on a personal level.
Yeah.
I haven't even come across the guy, right? Everything that I've learned from him is off of YouTube, right? He probably don't even know that I exist, but watching from afar, like, he definitely inspired me. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. You know, I always think, like, just doing videography, you have to have a certain mindset. Like, you have to, I don't know if you agree, but maybe be able to use your imagination a lot. Do you feel like that's a strong suit for you?
For sure.
Using your imagination and able to be able to see the shots before it happens in your mind, right?
Yeah. So with me, right, and I'll tell you this. I haven't been officially diagnosed, but from doing my own research, I have dyslexia, right? And if you don't know what dyslexia is, my brain is basically reversed, right? In a sense, that's the easiest way that I can put it, right? Like, my creative side is different. Like, most people think with their right brain, right, or something like that, right? Mine is opposite. So it take me a little bit longer, you know. Certain things cross and all of it is kind of difficult to explain, but
that's interesting. That's it, because I'm left-handed and I know I'm heavily right-brained because I'm left-handed.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people think more with their left because they're right-handed.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Yep. So
yeah.
With that being said, it's easier for me. Even in actuality, it's easier for me to tell somebody a story to get them to understand what I'm thinking than to even verbalize it sometimes. Okay. If I can put it in the story mode, then people can see what's going on in my head. So that's why videography clicked for me, because I can easily, like, if I hear a song, I'll vision it up here, and it's easy for me to bring it out in visual form for other people to see what I see.
I didn't know that about that. What is it?
Dyslexia.
Dyslexia. Wow.
Yeah.
That's some interesting stuff, man. I don't know much about. I always hear about it. But okay. I appreciate people for watching the show. I see Nigel. I don't know if I'm saying your name right. Nigel Lamont, Tarsia, Renee.
Nigel Lamont. That's my brother.
Nigel. Okay. Thank you for tuning in.
Yep.
I also want to say, if anybody catches this show, if you're a rap artist, feel free to send me music at irregularraps@gmail.com, because I like promoting your stuff for free. You know, I'm also working on my website, irregularraps.com. You can check it out if you want, but it's still in work in progress. Going back to you, man, you know, one of the things I decided I wanted to do, like, on my show was actually, when I bring people on, I wanted to see how they are, like, with their business, emotionally, as far as, like, the challenges they face, and also spiritually. Reason is because, you know, I bring rap artists on, and I feel like one of the things that is talked about on my show a lot is, like, accountability with rap artists. You know, I feel like a lot of Christian rap artists, they fall short when it comes to accountability. And everybody, you know, I'm not gonna say everybody needs accountability, but We all need.
I'll say it, bro. Everybody need
All
accountability.
right. We're all tempted, man. I mean, when we're in the world, we're outside of the church.
For sure.
It's a spiritual warfare. So with Christian
Sure.
rap artists, you know, especially if you're touring, you're going to face a lot of temptations where you're on tour. So that's why I feel like, you know, when I bring people on, I don't know if this is going to grow into something bigger where, you know, I'm really supporting rap artists more, however that looks, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna start asking people, you know, how they're doing with like these 3 questions. So with you, how are you doing from 1 to 10? 10 being the best, I'm doing great. You know, 1 being the worst, you know, I feel like I need help. So we're gonna start out with the business. How do you feel like you're doing with that? Like the business of videography, your business.
So if I had to rate, well, you asked me to rate myself, so I would say on my end, I would say about a 4 or 5. But the great thing is, my wife is a beast when it comes to the business stuff. So,
Whoa, okay.
I kind of heavily rely on her on that business side. She kind of helped me where I'm weak. As the Bible says, she helped me where I'm weak. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
Yeah, she definitely helps me. So if I had to do it by myself, I would probably not be doing as well. But having her on my side definitely bumps my 4 or 5 up to about a 7, 8.
Wow. That is good, man. It shows how much your wife is really helping out. Like, man.
Yeah.
And I would real quick,
And
man.
we just talking about on the natural side. We ain't including what God adds to it. You know what I'm saying? Because without God, none of this would be possible, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So that's just how we in a man state, you know what I'm saying, handle business. I would say. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm gonna ask you a question I had on my mind later, but all right, so let's go to the emotional. When you face challenges, we're going to talk about not just in general, but challenges when it comes to videography in your business. So what do you think you feel like you at?
Emotionally, I would say that I've gotten a lot better. So I would say somewhere about a 6, 7.
Okay.
I used to be to the point where I used to take everything personal, quick to get in my feelings.
Yeah.
Not showing grace, holding grudges, all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But the Lord definitely convicted my heart.
Yeah.
In that area. So I have to even when it comes to my business, I gotta walk according to how the scripture tells me to. So
yeah. Now I'm gonna go a little deeper, because I kind of want to like see what you kind of face a little bit when it comes to like the business of videography. Do you feel like you get rejected from Christian rap artists on certain things, or do you feel like financially things don't turn out right the way you want it to turn out, and that could challenge you emotionally? What challenges you emotionally?
So one of the biggest things for me is people trying to downplay what I feel like the Lord has called me to, or not really respecting what the Lord has called me to. And sometimes, and I'll say in the past, it made me want to stop. Not feeling like what I was doing was worth it because people didn't respect it.
Yeah.
Why
do you think that?
Go ahead.
Why do you think you felt like you wasn't being respected on what you was doing?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say. Everybody goes through certain things. You know what I'm saying? That makes them react a certain way. So I don't know. like I said, I grace people now. Like
Yeah.
everybody goes through their own thing. So now I know what I'm doing it for, and I keep my eyes on the prize. If somebody don't wanna rock with me or support me or even come to me for business, that's not up to me to judge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Lord called me to something, and I have to stay on the path that He called me to. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So
Yeah. This next question, I mean, may go business and emotional. When it comes to money, do you feel like how do you deal with money? Like, do you are you the type of business
I'm a
person?
hoarder. I'm a hoarder.
Order. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit.
My my wife literally. So I just upgraded. You see these lights right here?
Yeah, yeah. I like them
Um,
lights.
I got one right here, right in front of me. I got
Okay.
these two right, but these two came in a 4-pack bundle.
Yeah.
Right. I'm saying all this extra stuff. But it was equipment that literally needed. Like my equipment was on bare bones, bro. And I was just like, no, I can make it work. I can make it work. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta
Yeah.
do is put a little duct tape on it. You know what I'm saying? All I gotta do is just if I just buy another stand, I can just, you know what I'm saying, put this light on another stand. You know what I'm saying? And my wife was like, no. Like we like I'm just saying, we got the stimulus money, right?
Yeah.
And it's money that we didn't have extra, right? Like I'm big on as soon as I get my paycheck, we paying the bills. Before we do anything else, paying the bills, we buying groceries, we making sure the kids straight before we spend any other money. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then with that, it's like, okay, well, we got this amount of money. How much money we need to make it to the next paycheck, right? So I don't spend money easily, right? Um, so when it comes to financially, like, bro, I will hoard my money if I can, just to make sure that I'm good. Not necessarily um being fearful for tomorrow, but
Yeah.
just making sure that if if I need it for tomorrow, then I got it. You get
Hmm.
what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
don't, I don't, I don't spend money just frivolously. Nah.
That's a good thing to have. That's a good discipline to have with your money. A lot of people don't earn that discipline to, like, I mean, to the point of saving money.
Yeah,
So you're careful at what you pay spend your money on.
for sure.
Really good. I mean, and I know with video equipment, it's no jokes. That stuff is expensive. Video cameras and stuff. Yeah.
I'm telling you, brother, brother. I was like, it was like pulling teeth to get me to get these. It came, like I said, it came in a four pack
Yeah.
lights, and it
Yeah.
was like pulling teeth. She was just like, "But you really need them," and I was just like, "But do I need them? Can I make them myself?"
Yeah.
I'm big on DIY. Can I do it myself? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And it was just like, nah, you really need to spend the money. So yeah, nah, I don't. Yeah, I would say it's a blessing and a curse because I also don't buy myself nothing when it comes to like clothes and all of that. Like, nah.
I mean, you like the type of guy who wear the same clothes every other day or something, right? You like, if I got to.
Hey, hey, I wear a uniform 5 days a week. So what I need clothes
Okay.
for?
Yeah, that's true. Hey, if that's the case, I don't blame you.
Hey,
So when it comes to artists, like, do you look out for artists a lot of times when it comes to pricing them?
so my motto, right? I have a base rate which is not very high, right? I have a base rate, and what I like to do is my mission statement is this, right? I like to my goal is to bridge the gap between your vision and reality, right? And whatever it takes to do that, that's what we're gonna do. So I set a
Okay.
base rate, which literally covers um, production and post production, right? Well, it production meaning the camera work and a small lighting setup, right? The bare
Yeah.
minimum, right?
Yeah.
And then editing, and even in that, um, I got a price that protects the vision, right?
Mm.
Um, but it's not, like I said, it's not expensive. So yes, I look out for the artist. It's a super low price,
Hmm.
and anything else is based on whatever it need. whatever is needed to bring the vision to life.
That's cool because I mean, it sounds like you're more about the kingdom work, right? Like when it comes, and I'm sure, so we're going to get to the spiritual rating shortly, but I'm sure you listen to the music of the artist too. What if, I mean, have you ever had music come to you and they're like, I want a music video, but you didn't like the music and you felt like you didn't really have confidence in what they were saying in it? Have you ever had that yet?
Yes.
How do you deal with that? Like, the same way?
So before, right? Now I deal with it different than I used to. The way that I used to deal with it is I would allow the artist to pretty much dictate the vision.
Okay.
And I would shoot exactly what they needed. You want to stand in front of a brick wall and shoot a video? That's what we doing. You want to walk down the street with your shoes untied? Yeah, you get what I'm saying? That we're gonna do exactly what your vision says. But now what I do is I'll listen to the song and I'll try to find something. I'll find the overall message in the song, right?
Okay.
And I'll communicate that back and forth with the artist. Is this the message that you going for in this song? Because this is what I got from it. Yes, this is what you going for. Okay, well this vision is based off of that. Now, if the song is bad, because I can't control the song, right?
Mm.
But I can shoot a vision that helps tell the overall story.
Yeah.
And if I help tell the overall story, and the song is bad, that I can't do that about that.
Yeah, the song is a song. It's not what you did, right?
Nah. All I can do is what, like I said again, what the Lord called me to it, and I have to do everything that I do. I have to do it unto the glory of God. That means I can't just come out here half stepping, especially if I'm saying I'm doing kingdom work or I'm doing it to glorify God, but I'm out here putting out mediocre work on my end. I can't.
Yep. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. You definitely got to do the best you do. And I think that's how even some artists operate. Like I noticed with collaborations, if there's an artist who is like, he has a lot of like popularity or, you know, a lot of people know him compared to like another artist down lower, you know, status. I notice a lot of times artists at a higher status doesn't really care as much how bad the music or the other guy raps. He just wants to do the best he can do. And I don't know, I feel like maybe some artists, the mindset is going to be different. Maybe one artist may do it just to get noticed more. Another artist, I don't know. I don't really know what type of mindset you could possibly like positively have when you're at a high status doing that for, you know, another artist. Is it just for the money? Because I think it could just be for the money. That's a whole nother topic. I don't know if we want to get into that, but
I've heard stories of that, right? Like I told you when we was backstage. Now, because my wife do music, I'm in the artist community, right? So I hear stories about higher caliber artists doing songs for lower caliber artists just for the money, right? I kind of think that it's whack, but they got bills too. It ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? It's still an art form, right? I don't think there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's kind of whack because if you don't like the song, just say you don't like the song, right? Or you know what I'm saying? Like you know, maybe this song ain't the song for me, or the Lord is not. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We don't want to lie on God, right? So I don't know. But if you don't like the song, just like I feel like art is subjective, right? So everybody's not gonna like everybody's art, right? I don't feel like everybody gonna like my videos. Like I just don't. But it's my art, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta do everything that I do unto the glory of God. So I'm gonna put my best foot forward. And if you don't like it, then so be it. I don't feel no kind of way about that. So in that same token, I feel like higher caliber artists, if you're dealing with a lower caliber artist, and I might get crucified for this, but I don't care. If you're dealing with a lower caliber artist and you don't like the song, either try to help make the song better, or just tell them that maybe maybe you can do another song for them at a later date.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, don't just throw them out no lame verse, or just subpar verse just to pay, just to get the money. Just
yeah,
'cause don't do that.
yeah. So do you see a lot of that happening? Because now I mean, your wife has a record label, so do
Um,
you see a lot of that?
I don't see a lot of it, but I've seen it happen in the genre. You
Okay,
get what I'm saying? Yeah.
yeah. So let's go to the spiritual, man. We touched on emotion, we touched on business, and for those who are watching, like I asked Vivid Cortez to rate himself from 1 to 10. 1 being the worst, like I feel like I need help. 10 being the best, like I'm at my best in this category. So we touched on business, emotional, as far as the business side of videography, because he's a talented, skillful videographer. Yeah. So
For sure.
if you
Appreciate
know, you a rap. If you don't know, now you know. So the last one is spiritual growth with God. And this is just in your general regular walk with God. How do you feel like you're doing spiritually?
All right, man. So that's a hard place to rate, right? Because God don't call us to be perfect.
Exactly. Yeah.
I strive for perfection.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't even know how to rate myself. But what I will tell you is that I got people around me that hold me accountable. People that bust my head when I'm tripping.
Mm.
And these people around me don't let me slack when it comes to my walk with God. So I'm straight. I'm straight. Like I feel like if I died today, the Lord would definitely take me with him. Yeah, for sure.
That is a hard one to rate. I mean, you making me rethink how I should put the rating behind that, because like you said, we're not perfect.
Yeah.
So that could be a little tricky,
Yeah.
And when you said God would take you, I'm hoping that God would take a lot of people. And one thing I know too, though, is that God wants us to do so much more for Him.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I agree. Now you're making me have to rethink my rating system on that one.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm gonna tell you this. I know that the Lord has called us to do a lot.
Yeah.
But our works ain't what saves us.
Yep.
So
It's not what saves us. Yep.
Yeah, so
Hey, what's up, people? For watching, thank you for watching Irregular Raps. So all right. So let me see what else I'm gonna ask you, man. Be talking about music videos. What's all right? We're gonna go back to music videos. What is like the main thing you see when it comes to bad music videos by the
bad
rap
music
artists?
videos.
By Christian rap artists? What's the main common issue you see with bad music videos?
The biggest thing, in my opinion, right, with bad music videos will be bad effect placements.
Okay.
People don't know where to place certain effects, right?
Yeah.
And off sync, off sync, tracks. You know what I'm saying? The video from the audio, that they won't be synced.
Wow.
Them two things are the worst to me. I would say. Yep.
I've never seen too many. Maybe I don't pay attention to the sync. I never seen too many bad sync
Yeah. I
videos with the
mean,
audio. You must.
you'd be surprised. You'd be surprised.
So is that one of the things you had to really pay attention to, or is it obvious for you to catch that?
So for me, it's easy, but that's also because I got a trained eye.
Okay. Yeah.
For somebody who don't have a trained eye, they probably won't even. So my first thing when I look at a video, almost immediately my eyes go to the mouth, right? To see if because you want the audio to look like it's actually coming from that scene in the video. You want it to look like a true depiction of the video. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my first thing. I go to make sure that it's synced up properly.
Mm-hmm. That
And
makes, I mean, that makes sense to make sure that's the first thing you got to do,
yeah,
because you got to, yeah.
because literally that's the first thing you have to do. Like, so, just giving you an inside look on the post production process, right? Which means the editing process, right? You put the first thing you do when you open up the program, you create a sequence, which is a timeline, right? You create a timeline. You put the audio in there first, right? Most videographers put each clip that they've shot on the timeline and synchronize them.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that the the video is in sync with the audio.
Yeah.
So with that being the first thing that you do, automatically in my mind, that's the first thing that I pay attention to
Mm-hmm.
when I'm
Okay.
checking out a video.
Because you're trained on doing it, so therefore you're trained on paying
Yeah.
attention to it. That makes sense. What about effects? Are you the type of videographer, when you edit stuff, do you use a lot of effects, or does, I'm sure you're probably using effects only if it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what do you mean by effect placement for music
So
videos?
so um effects are literally used to help tell a story, right? It plays on the subconscious mind certain things. Just say if you, in the beat you get a snare roll, right? Right?
Yeah.
If you chop up the beat right there on that snare roll, people probably won't even pay attention that it's there. But it'll tell their brain that something important is happening right there to get them
Uh-huh.
to pay attention.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. You know, when I watch stuff like that, even like I remember I was watching a review or a highlight for a movie, and
Yeah,
they, you know how sometimes they'll cut on the beat. There
yeah,
was one that cut right on the beat, and I was like, whoa, that was tight.
yeah,
And like you said, you know, I was trying to figure out what is that makes me feel like it's tight, like
yep,
it's
yep.
hot.
Because stuff like that keeps people attention.
Mm,
And
mm,
if you don't place if your effects aren't placed right, it'll be easy for somebody to lose attention or be distracted by the story that you're trying to tell.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
So
so like for Christian rap artists who put out a lot of music videos and they're consistent, do you feel like that's a good thing? Or do you feel like the reason why I'm asking this, because I think some Christian rap artists, they feel like if they put a music video out, then their music is going to get is going to become more noticed
mhm.
by people. What is your response to like artists who may think that way?
so
Should they rush into putting their music video out, or should they like plan it carefully?
so here's the thing that a lot of people don't think about when it comes to video, right? A lot of people want videos just because they think it's a thing to do, right? But think about Pepsi. Do Pepsi get 7 different commercials out there?
I haven't been paying attention though. I don't know.
Okay, here's the thing. Like, a music video is literally just a promotional tool, right? To
Yeah.
promote a product. What is your product? Your song. What is your song promoting, right? In this genre, it should be the cross, right? So you should be using this tool, videography, to promote a product that you putting out there, which is your song, right?
Mm.
So it's good to have a video for the song. It helps push it, right? But if you just doing the video and you just putting it out there and you ain't putting no marketing behind it,
Mm.
you just putting it out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you look it up, a lot of big corporations put billions of dollars into their marketing to promote one 30-second commercial.
Yeah, that's true.
One 30-second commercial, and it's all to push this product to get people to remember that message.
So,
So
yeah.
so I would say it's okay to do videos, for your
But you have,
songs.
but you have to market it.
But if you don't market it properly, you fail. So doing multiple videos, okay, that's good. But who's seeing them? If it's just your 1,000, if you think your 1,000 friends on Facebook is gonna see your videos, think again, because Facebook algorithm shows it to about 10 of your friends.
Yeah, and that's another thing I think to learn about the algorithm is another thing. So I don't even understand the algorithm yet because I never taught myself about the algorithm.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
yeah. So Facebook, they'll put your post, right? Just say you make a post, you post a video, right? They'll put your post in front of a certain amount of people. If these people don't gravitate towards it, then it'll tell them, okay, these people like it, so we're gonna put it in front of more people. But if these people don't like it, they just gonna push it down your timeline. It just ain't gonna have no traffic.
Gotcha.
Unless you pay for marketing, and then they'll put it in front of more people, right? 9 times out of 10, unless it's your like really good friend or somebody that's extremely well known, your post won't be seen by everybody on your friend list.
That makes sense, man. You know, the likes, you know, I don't think we think too much of how many people like our stuff and the algorithm. I don't like when somebody like my video, I don't think, you know, my video is going to get, and probably because I don't really care, but I don't think about it. And that's something good to understand, to learn about, or to be aware about if you're trying to put out your music video. Marketing, man, is one of them topics where I actually had some guy on my show. I'll say his name, Victor Smith from Sanctified Sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's knowledgeable about like that type of stuff, marketing and promoting your stuff, branding
yourself.
yourself.
You on there last week, right?
Yep. And so marketing is very important for Christian rap artists, because one of the things we talked about was that, you know, Christian rap artists, we can put so much work into music, but when it comes to marketing, we don't like to do it because it's just something that we're not skilled at. We feel like it's just not in our lane, you know. But one of the things we have to learn is to be creative when marketing. So I think even with music videos, as far as marketing your music videos, try to find ways to be creative with it. And if you know how to, I think even edit like basic video stuff, maybe cut clips out of your music video and promote it to like your social media pages. So yeah. I want to go back to your wife's record label. What is the name of your wife's record label? How many artists is on it? And what is your position on the record label?
Okay, so right now, I'll start with this. My company is called Vivid Core Media, right?
Yeah, that's right.
But the dope thing is, myself and my wife, we both kind of own both, right?
Okay.
In a sense. So Vivid Core is our brand.
Got you.
Right? So Vivid Core Media is the media branch, right? And the branch where the label is Vivid Core Music. Yep. It's a nonprofit, Vivid Core Music Inc. It's a 501c3 nonprofit organization. We just was approved for that earlier this year.
Okay.
Yep. So her name is Tarcia Renee. She's the CEO and founder of Vivid Core Music. She have 3 other artists on the label: Ruben Jones, Noel Jones, and Gully Mark.
Okay.
Yep.
And they're all rappers, or it's like
so. My wife is a rapper. Ruben is cross genre. We'll say that, right? Noelle she's a singer, but she's not necessarily a R&B singer or anything like that. So she almost like cross genre too, because there's so many different genres that you can sing in, right? So she's a singer. And then Gully Mark, he's predominantly a rapper.
Okay.
for sure.
Have you shot in any music videos for them yet?
Yeah, actually, the video that I put out on the for the GOAT
Oh yeah,
was for one of the artists, Gully Mark.
that's right. I
Um,
think I remember you saying that on that
yeah,
show.
myself and my wife, we've done several videos, right? Um, so yeah, me and her has done videos. Me and Ruben, we just finished a few. We got a couple more
Hmm.
coming down the pipeline. Well, we all working, right? And then Noelle is gearing up to start working on her next piece of art. So I'm sure we'll be doing work soon.
Cool, man. What would you say is like your strong suit when you're doing videography? I mean, do you like to edit more or do you like to shoot videos more? Also,
Um,
well, yeah, answer that first.
yeah. So my strong suit is storytelling. I would say,
Storytelling. Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
I believe that encompass the shooting process and the editing process. Um,
Mm-hmm.
because when I shoot videos, I shoot with the edit in mind.
Mm,
Um, and I do that so that I can always remember I'm shooting this so that when I get to the edit, I'll do this with it. You know what I'm
mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it helps me like that. So
That's going back to that futuristic mindset we talked about earlier. So
yeah,
you have that good, know how to, I mean,
visualize.
visualize.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there we
you
go.
said it. Visualize.
Yep.
There you go. Cool,
Yeah,
man. Man, I had a good conversation on this show, man. With you about just like the different types of music videos and even just getting to know yourself
yeah,
as a videographer was really good.
yeah,
Um, is there like do you have a website and where
yeah.
can people find you online, like social
Yes,
media?
sir. Yes, sir. I definitely got a website. You can look. You can contact me at www.vividcoremedia. That's VIVIDCOREMEDIA. Vividcoremedia.com. Right.
Yeah,
Um, and then on Facebook, you can look me up at Vividcore Media LLC. Right. And on Instagram, it's Vivid Core Media LLC. That's the business page, and then my personal page is Vivid Cortez at Vivid Cortez.
and you are always looking, like if somebody needs a music video they can go to your business page, I'm
Yep.
assuming, and
Yep.
they hit you up.
Yeah. So in any of those pages, you can go to the website. I got my content up there on the website, vividcoremedia.com. You can go to, you can look me up on my regular Facebook page, Cortez Willis on Facebook. I got my content there. You can look me up on the business page, Vivid Core Media LLC, on Facebook and Instagram, and then Vivid Cortez on IG. It's all there. I put it on everything.
Cool, man. Yo, it was a blessing having you on the show, and thank you all for tuning in. Any last words, like any good words of encouragement for, particularly for the, let's say for any Christian artists. I don't want to leave any Christian artists out because there could be singers on, watching this. So you got any words of encouragement?
Uh, Everything you do it unto the glory of God. No matter what people say, remember what God gave you, and keep pushing.
Amen. I love that. I love that. Well, I appreciate, man, you having you on, and thank you all for tuning into Irregular Raps. Also, I'm gonna say again, if you're a rap artist, you can send me an MP3 to irregularraps@gmail.com. Along with that, feel free to send me a bio and what your song or album is about, and send me your social media pages. If you also have like DistroKid or whatever, you can send me that as well. And you can follow me on irregularraps.com. And we are out of here. We are out
Yo,
of here. All right. Stay
appreciate it,
tuned. Be
brother.
blessed. No problem. Float and God's love, y'all.